Hi. Hello, I didn't even turn on my ring light. Welcome, I realized I didn't even change the title of this stream, and at this point, I'm too lazy to. Welcome to the chaos, guys. I'm pretty sure the title of my last stream was something about chaos, mostly because I was bleaching my armpits. By the way, I still haven't done anything with that, but you're welcome. Also, let me bring you over here. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mary Wolf. Welcome back to the stream. I read the notification as updated bikini stream. Am I supposed to do a bikini stream now? Was that your subconscious being like, no, this is what we need? Because if it gets me the money, the views, don't think I won't. I'll do a lot for $20. Oh, Snowman Faux Show. Saltwater, welcome back to the stream. Evan, hello, welcome back. Art of the Apocalypse, welcome to the stream. So glad to have you here. Smart Donkey too, welcome. I didn't change the title of the stream, but we're making cornbread. I didn't stream yesterday because I've had the last 2 days off, and I promise you I've literally accomplished nothing within those past 2 days. Like, literally not a single thing. And I'm pretty sure I need to change my streaming schedule because I started the streaming schedule at like the beginning of the year, back in like January. And now things have changed, and now I'm closing most of the time, and my days off are different, so... Hello, Weeb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Good to have you here. Anyway, we're making cornbread. This will most likely be my dinner for tonight. So that should be a fun time. But let's bring us down here. Peep at the beautiful socks. Look at those. Gorgeous. No free pics of my feet today. So what did we forget to buy that canceled the stream? No, I was just hanging out with my boyfriend. And he was like, hey, I'm gonna go before you stream. I'm like, why? You can be a part of the stream. He's like, I feel awkward and I don't feel entertaining right now. I'm like, you know what? That's fair. Personally, I do not feel entertaining either. There are some days where I'm like, you know what? No, I can't. And sometimes I push through it and I have a good time, but there are other times where I'm like 5 minutes into the stream and I'm like, no, but today's a good day. Good day. I already baked for 8 hours today, so now we're just keeping it going. I'm still in my work pants, so I don't even have to worry about my pants getting messy. It's a great time. Hello, Dip. Welcome back to the stream. Man, TikTok kept messing the streams because you're clueless. Well, I'm so glad to have you here, Art of the Apocalypse. I need to grab measuring tools, because when I tell you this is a chaotic stream, yet again for the umpteenth time, I mean it. Like, I was supposed to start streaming at 7, and then I ended up FaceTiming my mom and talking to her for a couple hours, so now we're late. I wrote this recipe yesterday, and when I say wrote this recipe, I mean I copied it down from, the Betty Crocker recipe. It's on the back of a fucking... It's not even on a sheet of loose leaf, it's the fucking outside of the sheet of loose leaf. College ruled, 150 sheets. Good for me. But yeah, I stole this from Betty Crocker herself. So Betty, come through for me right now. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have dinner. Oh god. First time here, you're stoked? Welcome, worst at the game. I promise you, whatever game it is, I am probably worse. Anyway, back down here. I need things. I got cornmeal. I bought cornmeal. That was something that I actually did accomplish one thing. I did go grocery shopping, but that's only because if I didn't, again, literally no food in my house. Like, I'm a person that will refuse to do any chores other than the day that I've designated them for, and most of the time it's Monday. Like, Monday is my day that I get shit accomplished. Like, I go to the grocery store, I do my laundry. I'm doing my laundry tonight too, so I literally accomplished nothing. But we need 1.5 cups. No, 1 1/4 cups of cornmeal, except I can't get a good scoop. Look at that, beautiful yellow cornmeal. I didn't know the difference between, I understand the difference between yellow and white cornmeal because the difference is color. But also, what's the difference after that? I feel like I don't make enough cornbread. I don't make enough bread in general. I made a TikTok a while ago talking about someone that came on my stream and started telling me to get back into the kitchen and make him a sandwich. And I went on to go and talk about like bread types. And people are like, oh my god, you should make bread on stream. I'm like, absolutely not. I am not streaming for 8+ hours to make you a loaf of brioche. That's awful. I do that at work already. I don't want to have to come home and do the same thing. I mean, honestly, if there's ever a time that I do like a big live stream, like a 8-hour long live stream, I will make bread in between me doing other things. Because I think that would be really cool. Anyway, a cup of flour. Do I have enough flour? You know what? We're gonna cross our fingers and hope for the best. That's what we usually do here. That's what I do at work. That's what I do. Work baking, home baking. We just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Yeah. 1 cup of flour. I should be preheating my oven. I don't know what temperature to set my oven to. Are we winging this part? We normally wing something in this stream, and I guess it's the baking temperature. I'm gonna go with a classic 350. And then I'm just gonna continue to stab it every so often when it's in the oven to see if it's done. My favorite bakery activity, stabbing things. Anyway, we got our cornmeal, our flour, we need half a cup of sugar. I got that. It's still super rocky. Look at that. Rocks. Goddamn Domino's sugar. It was the cheapest sugar. I buy so many bougie, fancy ingredients. But then, like, when it comes to, like, sugar and flour, I'm like, you know what? What is the cheapest brand you can give me? Butter? No, it has to be fucking Kerrygold, pure Irish butter. Eggs has to be, free range, all the bougie shit, grass-fed. And then it's like, no, not sugar, not flour. You can't fuck animals. That's not where I was going with that. You can't fuck over plants in the same way you can fuck over animals. Doing laundry right now? Good. Get your laundry done. Sure Mason would share some of his food with you. I bet he would, but, you see, as someone who's been to culinary school, I feel like my standards have been, raised a little higher than dry cat food. Plus it's salmon flavored, and I don't really like salmon. I need baking soda. What else do I need? Salt, probably. I already have kosher salt. Look at that. This is a box of free salt I got from my work. We love free things. Also, my hair is chaotic right now. What is happening? Alright, well, so the next ingredient we need, I need tablespoons! I prepared literally nothing for this stream. Like, I clicked the button and I'm like, let's start streaming, and then I realized I didn't have anything set up. So in the 5 minutes, like, my timer ticks down to start stream, I was running around, like, I need to find my recipe, where are all my fucking ingredients? But no, here we still are. We need a tablespoon. That seems like so much. Tablespoon of baking soda. I also began watching, it's like a children's baking competition on Netflix. And I heard someone say, did you put bicarbonate in this? I'm like, what the fuck is bicarbonate? What the fuck do you mean? You're making cookies. What the fuck is bicarbonate? And they're like, you know, the bicarbonate soda? I'm like, oh, baking soda. I forgot all the baking shows are British, and that's fucking weird. And I need half a teaspoon of salt. I was gonna start watching it specifically to make myself feel bad, because every time I watch a children's baking show or like a children's cooking show, I'm like, wow, that 12-year-old is better than me in the thing that I have a degree in. Which happens quite often, but at this show, no, I was looking at those kids and I'm like, fucking losers. Don't know the difference between a dry and wet caramel? You didn't wipe down the sides of your pot while making your dry, wet caramel? They were making wet caramel and they didn't wipe down the sides of their pots, so the sugar on the outside of the pot fell in and it all crystallized, and they're like, oh no, went wrong. I'm like, I know! What I'm saying is I have low self-esteem in the kitchen. To be comparing myself to literal children. Anyway, we got all of our dry ingredients mixed together in here. Gotta break up the sugar pieces. Hold on. Tell him, Queen. Do you have 50-pound bags of baking soda? No, we have big buckets. Like, imagine, like, your average sand pail. Like, if you're going to the beach and you have, like, a little bucket for your sand castles. We have baking soda containers about that size. We did have bigger ones when we were going through, like, no, I think that was baking powder. We were going through a baking powder shortage for a while. If you want to stay updated on all of the shortages in the restaurant community. I think we're good now because there was a shortage on baking powder, baking soda, and I think baby powder because of something that's in it. I don't remember. But big buckets. No, the only thing that 50 pounds comes in, sugar, flour, weird things such as oats, masa. How about eggs? Oh yeah, we haven't added the liquids yet. I'm gonna go get those. I need singular egg. 1 egg, count them. 1. So glad you can't see in my fridge right now because it's just a shit ton of liquids and alcohols. Anyway, I feel like this is such a big egg. Hand for comparison. Actually, I do. Hold on. Banana for comparison. This is a fucking large-ass banana, guys. Mariano's popped off on its banana selection. Hello? That's not normal to have only liquids and alcohol. I mean, I've been told that it's not normal, but I feel like it's normal. I mean, my freezer's filled with TV dinners, so it's not like I'm lacking in nutrition. I have food, it's just none of it's in the refrigerator, because stuff that goes in the refrigerator takes a long time to make, because it's like random ingredients. Alright, Lord Jesus, I'm talking too much, but also, after I add the liquids, I'm just popping it in the oven, so like, we gotta make this stream a little longer somehow. Let me grab a deli. I also need milk. We got some heavy cream, we got several smoothies. This container that definitely isn't filled with straight vodka, strawberry daiquiri syrup, and lemonade. Do you see that this is only half empty? There's a reason. Anyway, I have 2 half-empty ones in there because I made a drink for me and my boyfriend. Then we drank literally like a cup and we're like, no. No. Somebody was thirsty. I am a thirsty girl. I'm so sorry, guys. Is this what happens when I stream on Tuesdays? I don't normally stream on Tuesdays. Is this what happens when I stream a baking stream directly after work? I just carry the energy from the bakery. This is the energy of the bakery, by the way. Just constant chaos and a little bit of crying, but I haven't cried yet. But I still didn't get the milk. Good job, me. I showed you the alcoholic beverages that I've yet to finish, and I forgot my milk. Okay. What's today? The 23rd. This milk is still good. Even if it wasn't still good, I would still use it because remember, kids, expiration and sell-by dates are complete fucking bullshit. I need a cup measurement. Don't judge me using my dirty dishes. I also did do dishes, but then I proceeded to make food, which then made more dishes. And also, Mason last night decided to throw one of his toys into his water dish, and it's like a green, kind of like crinkly, like it's fabric. It looks like a leaf of kale. I would grab it, but it's soaking wet sitting in my bathtub. But he likes to throw it, so it ended up in his water dish, and so I woke up this morning to this water dish making he has like a water fountain, making like a super weird noise, and all the water in it was dyed green, and I'm like, I have to leave. It's 6 a.m. I have to go to work. I don't have time to deal with this right now, so I took it away from him, and he's been screaming at me all afternoon because his fancy water fountain that he enjoys so much is gone. It's in the sink, filled with fucking neon green water. Hold on. Look at that. What color is that? I promise, I'm not abusing my animal. He has clean drinking water right now. It's just in a bowl and not a fancy bougie water fountain. But he's still mad. Still real angry. But yeah, alright, so we got an egg, a cup of milk. I need a cup of melted butter, so I'm gonna take this sad stick. Looks like algae. Yeah, it's fine. We have 50-pound bags of baking soda at my work. That sounds horrifying. Now it's rock hard. Any advice getting it back to powder? I honestly have nothing. If you haven't already Googled it, I would suggest doing that, because I feel like that's going to give you a lot better of advice than whatever's going to come out of my mouth right now. Honestly, I wouldn't trust anything that comes out of my mouth right now, or during any of my streams. So anyway, my social security number is... Alright, is that a fourth cup of butter? I don't know what... Normal sticks of butter confuse me so much, because I'm so used to them being in 50-pound, or not 50-pound, 1-pound blocks. So now anytime I see a normal stick of butter, I'm like, the fuck is this? I'm just gonna microwave my butter because, I don't know, my coworkers were talking today and 2 of them don't have a microwave, and I'm like, how do you survive? Because I know damn well y'all aren't cooking because you barely do your jobs here. I barely do my job here. So you just going home and making yourself a gourmet meal? They're like, no, we buy frozen stuff from Trader Joe's and heat it over a stovetop. I'm like, yeah, but wouldn't that be so much easier in a microwave? And they're like, yeah, you're right. Anyway, a fourth a cup of melted butter. That was actually not the perfect amount. I was gonna say that was the perfect amount. It's actually a little less. We're still just gonna go with it. Everything's fine. A sad sack. That's exactly what those bags of baking soda powder bicarbonates. Alright, so we're mixing up our dries. I'm just gonna add in the liquid a little bit at a time. Just slowly. Till it creates a mushy consistency. Then we're gonna put it in this pan. I pulled the pan out. That was some sort of forward thinking. Not much preparation goes into this, but at least one thing is prepared. Alright. Now that's done. Batter is done. Now we're gonna spray our pan. This has flour in it. How fun. Oh. Nothing has prepared me more for baking. Well, nothing in the baking world or baking industry prepared me for how many things that I would be inhaling in my day-to-day life. Like, the amount of flour that is probably caked to the inside of my lungs is astronomical. But we have sprayed our pan, and now I'm literally just going to dump the contents of the bowl in. This is, I wasn't gonna stream today, but it's cornbread, and it's basically one of the easiest things you can make. It's just shoving a bunch of ingredients together, pouring it into a pan. I like to do a lot of bougie special stuff on here because that's what, like, my favorite things to make are the stuff that takes an ungodly amount of time and effort and bougie ingredients and stuff. Those are my favorite things to make, except I can't make those on stream because I don't want to stand here for 5 hours piping macarons. So cornbread, Heck yeah. Easy peasy lemon. There's no lemon in this. Easy peasy lemon corn. And it's also very fitting if you've been hearing the corn audio TikTok of that little boy at, I think he's at like a state fair or like a county fair or something, and he's just so obsessed with corn. I'm hopping on the bandwagon, guys. It's corn bread. My lungs are full of grain. My lungs are full of the grain dust. That's only how I will be referring to flour now. Anyway, now that we got our corn dust bread, it's going in the oven. Again, no idea how long this will take or if I even have the oven set to the right temperature. I could Google it right now and I could, actually know the answer, but I refuse. I'm just throwing it in the oven. That's a lie. I'm afraid that I'm gonna like not bake it enough, and then all of a sudden it's gonna be like 5 hours later and it's like still raw on the inside because it's actually supposed to be baked at like 400 degrees or something. Corn bread recipe. Come on, Betty Crocker, where's yours? Betty, there you are. Good old Betty. We love her. What? Step 1, heat oven to 400. Fuck. See, I was right. I was right to second guess myself. Sometimes that's nice. And now I'm actually reading the real recipe because I just wrote down the ingredients. Anytime I ever say oh, I have a recipe, I can assure you it's just the ingredients and I'm fucking around and finding out with everything else. But honestly, I've baked so much that it's just most things are just common sense to me. Or I'll do margins, so it's oh yeah, all of these ingredients are together because these are all the wet ingredients, and then all of these ingredients are together because they're all the dry ingredients. And you just combine them together, and then you combine them together. That's the recipe. You want me to write that down? I'm an actual grain in my lungs, not yours. Am I not special enough to have grain in my lungs? What the heck, Evan? Just because of that, I'm showing you Mason. You always ask anyway. Yeah, come here. You small, angsty child who's mad at me for not being able to drink running water. How you doing? Good? He's chilling. I have to put him down now because I need to actually set a timer for the oven. You hear the Sans music? Oh, heck yeah. What? He's literally sitting where his water fountain usually is and just screaming at the corner. Because that's just what he does. That's just who he is as a person. I still have my clock and slip in my pocket. How many hours did I get today? I can't show you guys because it has my legal name. 8 hours and 48 minutes. Look at me. Overtime, because I had to write the list today. Which was gross, because we have 4 computers in our office at work, and I have to write inventory on that, as well as write stuff for the next day. How long did it say? 20 minutes? I can do that. But... What? But we have 4 computers in our office at work. 2 of them can't really be used. And then the other 2, it's a 50-50 shot whether they're actually gonna work. And I'm hourly, so that means all of the managers are in there at the end of the day trying to get their shit done and over with so they can go home. And I'm yeah, no, you guys use the computers. I'm getting paid to stand here while you do your work. Just know that. I'm getting overtime in this current moment because you don't want to give up your computer for 15 minutes. Okay, I get it, but I'm gonna get paid for those 15 minutes. It's real nice. Cat, what's her name? This is Mason, small child. I don't know if I've ever actually said this on stream before, but I named him after Dipper in Gravity Falls. Dipper's real name is Mason, if you didn't know, that is canon. But... yeah. Alright, now that we're talking about Mason, I have to wash his water bowl because he's angry, and I have to do dishes anyway, so welcome to the dishes portion of the stream. I'm gonna actually bring my computer around here so I can read the chat. Actually, I don't have anywhere to put my computer, though. I can't put it on top of the oven. That's a bad idea. My computer already overheats just from whatever the fuck this is. So definitely not putting it on the oven, but there isn't anywhere else to put it. Welcome to my kitchen with 0 counter space. It's so great. I love it so much. I'm gonna set up a chair. Shout out to the Walmart folding chair. You guys know the Walmart fold-out table. But have you seen the chairs? How's my camera wireless? I have an app that it's called IV Cam. It's free to use. It's really nice. You can set up your phone to be able to be basically like a camcorder. It's really nice. It's been really productive for baking streams. It's really nice. But yeah, no, 10 out of 10 recommend after you figure out how to fucking turn it on. I had the app downloaded on my phone for literally like 2 months until I was actually able to find the time to figure out how to get it to work. Wild. If it overheats, just run it under cold water. You're smart, Evan. I don't know why I've never thought about that. Hold on, before I start cleaning his water bowl, I gotta get all the filters and junk. Hold on. Yeah, I know you're so needy, so special. The bougiest of bitches. I know, I opened your drawer and now you're mad at me because I didn't give you a treat. I'm trying to grab your stuff so you can have running water. Yeah. He's very angry. No, don't do that. I'm gonna do it. Are we still talking about putting my computer underwater? Because, I mean, if they didn't want me to put it underwater, then why would they make it hot? If they don't want me to melt an ice cube on my computer, then why would they make it hot? Anyway, goodbye, green liquid. It was so nice getting rid of you. Oh, this is disgusting. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, I know. You're very upset. Yeah, I know. I got that part. You don't need to keep going. I understand your frustration. I'm taking care of the problem. There is no need to yell at me. I'm doing my best. At least I think I am. Most of the time. Oh no. Is everything good? Everything's fine. Alright, now I have to figure out how to clean the inside of these things. I have like scrubby things for the inside, but I also don't know where those are. So we're raw dogging it. We're scrub daddying it. Shout out to Scrub Daddy. Please sponsor me. I know you already have an amazing TikTok account. Have you guys seen the Scrub Daddy TikTok account? It's fucking wild. I don't even really remember what it is, but I just remember that I looked at it and I'm like, yep, nope, that's a brand that's run by someone who's been around on the internet for a very long time and understands niche memes. Shout out to those companies because I don't know who's running other social media brands like Instagram, Twitter, fucking TikTok. My work had a TikTok for a little bit because our social media person was like, oh yeah, this would be great. And then she would come in, by the way, if you really want to know where I work, you can find it. Because there are videos of me in a bakery TikTok, doing little weird shit. Whatever the TikTok person / our media manager wanted us to do. the TikTok account for my bakery did not get many views or likes or follows. Most of them were already employees. But yeah, I did little TikTok things and I'm like, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, like if you have any suggestions on like what we should post on our TikTok. And I'm like, boy howdy, you may not believe this, but I am obsessed with TikTok and I very much like making TikTok videos. So like if you want any suggestions, and she's like, no, I think I have a handle on it. And I'm like, okay, but like, may I suggest some things? And she's like, no, I think I have some really good trend ideas. I'm like, I mean, I believe in you. You're our social media manager. You've been doing good for Instagram. You've been doing good for other things, but like, it just didn't go over to TikTok well, because unless you really know TikTok, like, then you're not gonna get, like, your stuff noticed. And I don't even really know TikTok. All I know is just be chaotic and myself. That's all I got. Wendy's had, oh yeah, fucking Wendy's doing they started that shit with the roasting back in, what was that, like when they first started roasting people on Twitter? Like they did like a national roast day. That's what really changed like the social media game. Because before it was like, oh yeah, like we're just using social media basically as in the same, but as like a different platform to promote our product. And we, as like an internet generation, were like, this is dumb. Obviously, no, I'm not gonna buy this product specifically because of this. Because it ruined my YouTube experience. But now they've gotten better at it, where they're like, oh, we actually need to understand how internet culture works. Shit, well, let's hire someone to do that. And then Wendy's fucking changed the game. Wash this out, the little motor. I'm surprised this hasn't broken yet. That's a lie. This is his second water fountain because the first one broke. I think the motor just broke and then he was very sad and my mom was like, I'll buy him a new one. Because my mom bought him this because she constantly refers to herself as, or constantly refers to Mason as her grand pet. Which is, I think it's adorable. So now, of course, you know, she needs to spoil her grand pet because she doesn't have grandkids yet. Because I'm an only child and, you know, 22 years old, and I swear to God, I feel like if I told her I was pregnant right now, she would be like, no. Like, she's not actively looking for grandkids, so she's very content with Mason. Buying him presents, sending him things. A good time. Now I gotta run, like, this filter through water because otherwise the water turns black from the charcoal in the filter. Like, it's kind of seeping out of my hands right now, but look at that! Beautiful! The color of my soul. Your voice in chaotic energy is hella comforting. Also, like the bi energy, I do give off very much bi energy. Also, hello, I am Bender. Welcome to the stream! Love my TikToks. Thank you so much for watching and being here. I appreciate it. I know I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, but I think I might start streaming more on Tuesdays. Because, like, I kind of want... like, I have days off. My days off are, like, now mostly Sunday and Monday. And I would like to have my days off actually be, like, days off. But I always work early in the morning on Tuesdays. Like, I start work at, like, 8 a.m. So if I come home from work and then I do a baking stream after work, then it's just baking all day. And then we get whatever the fuck this energy is. But yeah, and also I have been closing on, like, fucking, I've been closing on Saturdays, which I don't like. Because I've been closing with someone who's new-ish. Like, they've worked in the restaurant before, but not in the bakery, so they know the layout of the restaurant, they know where everything is kept, they know most of the people, so, like, it's new, but not new. But the problem is, like, it's new to her, so all of a sudden I'm closing with this person that doesn't really know how to close, and I'm like, it's fine, there isn't another manager here, so I guess I'm the manager, except I'm, like, closer to age with your fucking son than you. which is a problem because I'm technically in charge of you right now. Don't know how that works. I hate being in charge of people. Like, as much as I love joking about being a cult leader, I think that shit would be awful. You're telling me you want me to make decisions for you? No. I barely want to make decisions for myself, let alone other people. I also feel severely underqualified to be like, oh yeah, can you do this thing? Because again, most of the people I work with, if not all of them, are older than me. So how can I, a small weird child, come into the bakery and be like, oh yeah, no, definitely do this, 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 and this. You're doing this wrong. You gotta go do this over there. I'm like, no. No. I don't like that. There was one time that I had to train a new girl. This was pre-pandemic. So I was 19? I was 19 years old. First job, they were having me train at a different location. And so I had to train someone on my location. And they were just like, oh yeah, I was making like small talk before we like actually started work. Like, oh, like, how old are you? Like how long have you been in the restaurant industry? Like all that sort of stuff. And she's like, yeah, no, I forgot how old she was, but she's like, yeah, I've been in the restaurant industry for like 18 years. I'm like, you've been in the industry almost as long as I've been alive. I don't feel like I'm the right person to be telling you what to do. I feel like I've gotten a lot better with that though. Like I feel like I've gotten more self-confident in myself, and it was less about age and more of just confidence. Of like, no, I promise, I do know what I'm doing because I do this on a daily basis. And this is my profession, which means I am a professional. So that means I am allowed to tell people what to do who might not necessarily know how to do things. It makes logical sense, but not to me. Look at this cute-ass tiny frying pan. I love this pan so much. Do I ever use it? Not really. This was like basically the first time I used it. Look at that. Again, hand for comparison. I'm not bringing the banana back out. I'm sorry, no bananas for comparison. Alright. How much longer do I have? Cornbread. 6 minutes. Let me look. Take a little sneak peek. You guys don't get to see. This is a sneak peek just for me. It's looking like cornbread. Also, why does the top of my lip hurt? I don't know, but oh my god. Craziest thing happened on my way home. I put on chapstick right before I left because my lips were dry. My lips have been dry recently. A lot. I don't know why. But I put on chapstick right before I left, so I shoved it like into the small pocket in my bag. And then also in that pocket I have my CTA card, which is what I tap to like, you know, go through public transportation. So like, you know, I can pay basically like a credit card. So I pulled that out, and in the process of pulling that out, I pulled out my chapstick. And also in the process of that happening, another lady came by on like the next like section to also go in and like tap her card and go. And so in the process of me pulling out my card from my bag, the chapstick got thrown out of my bag and into another lady's bag, and she was on the phone, so I just didn't say anything. So now now this random lady just has chapstick, my chapstick, in her bag. She's gonna open her bag and be like, whose is this? I have more chapstick here, like, luckily enough. It's not like a major thing of like, oh no, my favorite chapstick. Like, it was a random thing of Carmex. But like, that lady's probably gonna be so fucking confused, and someone watched it happen, like someone witnessed it happen. And I just looked at them and I'm like, and I just kept walking. That poor lady, she's gonna be so confused. I hope she doesn't think it's hers. I don't know what's going on with my lips, but hope it's not, well, it's not contagious because I make out with many people. And when I say many people, I mean my boyfriend, and he hasn't had anything. wrong. I think it's just I need to drink more water. Which I don't do. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go do that right now. We're taking a hydration break. Everyone, hydration break. Yeah, no, I literally did get reversed robbed. Yeah, I can sue that random lady now, right? That's how this works. She did take my chapstick. Okay, where is my other chapstick? I feel like Mason knocked it off. That's something he likes to do. Also, guys, don't worry. Henry's still dead. Still deceased, but it's okay. Eventually I'll get a new one. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, I am not prepared though. Just a quick little stabby stab, just a little. This is for educational purposes. Twitch, I was about to say TikTok. I feel like I have to say that a lot. Like, you know what? No, educational purposes. This is a baking channel. We cook things here, knives are appropriate. I promise I won't stab anyone anymore. Can't say the same thing about dip, though. Dip, I feel like, would fully stab someone with the amount of times you have put that emote into chat. And you know what? I'm here for it. A bunch of crud stuck to my knife. It's all corn. Cause I made on, oh god, what day was that? I wanna say like Friday. I made homemade like KFC famous bowls. So I got like popcorn chicken and I got like corn on the cob and I made mashed potatoes. And I just covered the whole thing in cheese and gravy. Easy meal, quick, simple, everyone loves it. Cause like I'm really trying hard to like cook more at home and not just bake, but also I know how to cook, but I don't know how to actually cook. Like no, my mom taught me how to cook, but also, you know, it's not up to the standard of my baking, so I feel like it's bad. But like I didn't go to culinary school for culinary, I went to culinary school for baking and pastry. I have specifically a degree in baking and pastry. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna be better at baking than cooking, but my brain's still like, you're not good at cooking. I'm like, I make edible food. That's good at cooking. I've been screaming for too long now. My timer going off yet? No. It's fine, just a little rinse, 5-second rule. Can't tell you the last time I swept my kitchen, but shh. Everyone shut up. Just remember that the cleanliness of my home does not equate to the cleanliness of my professional kitchen life. Please do not send the FDA to my house like that one TikTok lady. I'm not selling any products and I'm not severely breaking the law, but I wanted to make a TikTok about that pink sauce so bad, but I didn't have enough information about it. And I kind of wanted to buy it, but by the time everything like hit that it was like, oh yeah, oh god. I want to become a chef, I'm not bad at cooking. I mean, the chef life is an interesting life. You don't have to be good at cooking to be a chef, to be honest. You just need to show up on a day-to-day basis, and do some work. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. I gotta stab it, though. We stab things here. Do I have a smaller knife than my big chef knife? Little stabby stab. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. Yep, that's the good stuff. Well, cornbread's done. I think the last thing I'm gonna do is take the rest of the butter that I have over there, and I'm gonna mix it with some honey. Make honey butter, because that's the only appropriate way to eat cornbread. Unless it's specifically with like something else like jambalaya or some shit. How about that? Ignore my computer, ignore my bottles of mass amounts of alcohol. Just remember, if someone has mass amounts of alcohol in their apartment, that means they're not an alcoholic because they still have alcohol to, you know, be there. If I truly was an alcoholic, that alcohol would not be there. But also, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I got some of this when I was in college. Like, these mini bottles of alcohol I got for my 21st birthday. I am 22. I don't drink that much. But yeah, no, cornbread. I got a little bit of butter over here. It's still soft and nice. I'm gonna get a small deli just so I can mix it up. Get in there. Get over here. Get in there. How about, I'm just gonna make a little bit for now, because that's all the butter I have ready and tempered. Also gotta, God, more dishes. You guys kill me. Not like kill me, but like you get it. You get it. And then I have this bougie fancy honey. It's like 100% pure raw honey on tap. It's made in Wisconsin, and just remember, the best things are made in Wisconsin. Anyway, actually, the only good things that are made from Wisconsin was me and Spotted Cow. I don't even like beer, but Lord Jesus, Spotted Cow. A good time. And apparently honey. Oh, beautiful. That's an interesting smell. It smells less like honey and more weirdly like paint. Which is fine. I got my baby whisk again, hand for scale. I'm just gonna dip a little bit in. It's kind of all fallen off, but that's like a good amount. My baby whisk that I definitely got from No, not my baby whisk! Now there's honey all over my floor! Now I can't even use actually I'm just gonna rinse off the baby whisk, because again, 5-second rule, and I'm also not gonna put my honey in the fridge, because that's gonna be a bad time. What weird ice creams do we sell again? What do you technify as weird? Like, we have like our cheddar caramel, like our cheese caramel toffee ice cream, which is pretty weird. It's it's basically like a salted caramel. It's not even that weird. It's weird sounding, but it's pretty good tasting wise. We don't make many other, well, no, we did make a popcorn ice cream for a while. Which is basically where you just pop popcorn, like an ungodly amount of popcorn. And then you just pour ice cream base over it and let it sit overnight until the popcorn gets all squishy. And then you squish out the ice cream base from the popcorn so it gets a popcorny flavor, as well as putting corn cobs, not with actual corn on it, just the cob part of the corn. Take the cobs, put it in boiling milk, and then make that milk into the ice cream base. We also had I feel like we had other weird ones. We had a sour cream ice cream for a while, which is, we basically just put every single dairy that we had into an ice cream base. It was like milk, heavy cream, there was some buttermilk in there, we put sour cream in there, like every single dairy we could think of, we just shoved into that ice cream base. It was so weird. I feel like there's one that I'm missing. The fucking smoked ice cream. We smoked ice cream base and then put it in a fucking, like, slab of it in between two hamburger buns, and it was our Chicago style hot dog ice cream sandwich. I don't know. I don't come up with this stuff. I'm just the person that makes it. Like I always say at work, I don't know what's going on. I just work here. Alright, hello, knife. Alright, if I bring you guys back over here, we will cut out a little square and then I'll put it on a cute little plate and then I'll take a not so cute little bite. I think I'm just gonna cut this into 9 pieces. You stop moving, you're hot. I can't pick you up. Me when you're mom. It's too hot, can't pick her up. It was all, ooh. It's like nicely golden brown on the outside, if not maybe a little burnt. Shut up, everyone shut up. I googled how long to bake this literally as I was baking it. Come on, get out of there. Yeah. Look at that. It's still steamy. I don't know if you can tell by the fucking... Yeah, you can see that. Ooh. One day I'll just do like a ASMR baking. That sounds awful for me because I'm gonna have to shut the fuck up for that amount of time, but... Alright, grab a little bit of the butter that is falling off of my knife because I just used it to cut a hot cake. Bread. Can you... That just means that it's gonna melt all over my cornbread. Yep, there it goes. Hold on. I gotta balance it on top. Don't worry, I'm just coating the entire thing, making sure it's all good. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I understand where the camera is on my phone. Beautiful. I'm just gonna take a little slice of this. Really need to wash my hair. It's fucking all over the place, but tiny bite. As cornbread. Yeah, that's cornbread. That's good. Yeah. Bread with corn. Yeah, no, that's all I got for today. What time is it? 8:14? That's like an hour. Yeah, no, my computer is almost about to die. So thank you guys so much for watching and so much for being here. I'm gonna say goodbye quick before my computer dies, but it was nice seeing you guys. I will be streaming Friday for Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. If I understand how time zones work correctly. But thank you guys so much for watching and so much for being here. And I will see you guys when I see you guys next. Goodbye.